What's up?
So in the first Kingdom Hearts 1 video, Gamers Little Playgrounds respectfully declined to tell us anything about 100 Acre Woods.
Wait,
Because
that was in
we
Kingdom
skipped
Hearts
that
1?
entire thing because it was completely irrelevant to anything at all.
That was in Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yes.
Man, I forgot.
And it's still irrelevant. Unfortunately, there are cutscenes establishing that we did go to 100 Acre Woods in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes,
Huh.
yes. But it
Yes,
seems
this
I
is
use
just
too
them
much
talking
power
about
in
how
doing
they
so,
stole
and
the
those
100 Acre Woods
infernal
book.
heartless. Oh.
So what's up?
And now we have to do the Torn
Well,
Page
I
quest
happened
again.
to stumble across
Except-
this in the Zero District.
Nah, you don't, because it's not that important.
Oh, good.
I don't know if Gamers Little Playground will, though. 'Cause they didn't do it in the first game, and I don't see why they would do it in the second one, but you never know. It's 13 hours.
Anything's possible. They could have put a whole feature-length film in here. We wouldn't know until we got there.
You're right, we wouldn't.
It's just gonna get to, like, you know, 8 hours in, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I guess we're just watching, like, fucking Taken now.
In Birth by Sleep, they established that the book itself is magical and makes the person who goes into it stronger.
I wonder how Pooh's doing.
The more I learn about Birth by Sleep, the more just random shit it seems to have in it for no reason.
Just wait till we actually start playing it. Oh, not playing it. Good God, no. But watching someone else play it. See, I went into the book, and he got kicked out because Heartless attacked. Because that's how it works. When you get a Heartless attack in the book, and you're in the book, you just get kicked out of it.
So you gotta do no damage run.
Yeah. This exists purely to bring back the Torn Pages side quest from the first game. There is no other reason.
Yeah, at least that chest is open. All is well.
Hey!
I just had a random thought, but did we fight Sephiroth in the first one?
Yeah.
In the video, no.
Okay.
But Sephiroth was a fight in the first game.
I wonder if we would do that in this one.
I don't think it's canon though, because they meet Sephiroth for the first time canonically in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Hmm.
I think it's a non-canon boss fight, but a boss fight nonetheless.
In Kingdom Hearts 2, in the final mix, you get to fight Tetris as well, wasn't it the bonus?
Gorge,
Or
maybe you
ten-
better go back and make sure
Fucking
Tetris?
the dude from Birth by Sleep with brown hair.
Well,
Terra.
I guess
Close
we can
enough.
explain.
Yes. He is an optional boss fight.
That's me anything about Birth by Sleep.
We also didn't fight in Kingdom Hearts 1, since we're talking about that subject. The original video, I don't believe, had the fight against Unknown. That was added into the final mix version of the game.
Who's unknown? Well, that's not that's a stupid question, but
In the original game, it was just a guy in an organization cloak. It's later revealed in this game to be Xemnas.
huh. Does he fight like Xemnas, or is it just like a really random fight?
That's how you know. That's how you know who it is, because when you fight Xemnas, he uses the exact same fighting style as he did when you fight the Unknown.
Okay.
So, like, if you played Final Mix and you see the Xemnas fight, you're like, oh god, that's the Unknown from the first game. Or if you're like me, never played Final Mix until after you beat Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like, oh, this is a pretty cool boss fight.
Somebody I don't know.
Oh.
So yeah, in this world, tearing the pages out of the book makes Pooh forget who you
I
were.
don't think I know anyone. By
Just
that
go with
name.
it. Just go with
Where
it.
was I?
But
Oh yes,
but-
my stoutness exercises.
Pooh? Hey,
good exercise.
Just go with it.
Pooh?
I think, like, you know, I played this game in, like, middle school. I think this was the one world I went to where I was like, man, the juxtaposition in style is, like,
Maybe I
kind
better
of
go back and
hilarious and
ask
a little bit
Merle about
cringy.
this.
I also love in 100 Acre Woods, they don't use the attack command, it's now the hit command.
If that was a Disney thing, I don't know.
So yeah, the Heartless tore the pages out of the book. and you had to go on a side quest, except fuck that noise. So now we're in Olympus Coliseum. Which, again, this is one of those plots that was actually
Sure, this is the
pretty decent.
Is this
Because Orin is
Guess
super
we were
cool.
off.
is this also the Underworld, or is that considered two different worlds, like Hades stuff?
They're the same world. They're all treated as Olympus Coliseum. But
Okay.
you spend most of the level in the Underworld.
Also, I love how we have this mix between
I'm fine.
Kingdom Hearts, Disney, and Greek mythology. It's just a weird.
And Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, that's a
You're
weird
supposed to be?
fucking
I'm
quad.
Because Orin is your party member for this game, for this
We came
world.
to see how Hercules is
Which,
doing.
when I first played Kingdom Hearts 2, I had played like 10 minutes of Final Fantasy X,
know
so I was like,
Wonderboy?
that guy looks familiar.
Yeah, you mean chewing your heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
Wait, that's not, what's her face? From who Hades took as a wife?
No,
No, I can't.
that's not Persephone.
No. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I
She
watched
is from the
Hercules.
movie.
I thought about rewatching Hercules at some point.
I
It's
never
got-
did.
It's got Danny DeVito in it.
I never actually watched the Hercules movie.
Oh man, we should watch Hercules. It's got fucking Danny DeVito playing Danny DeVito.
Dude, I don't need to watch Hercules. I've played Kingdom Hearts. I know.
Yeah, but Danny DeVito.
Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I never actually sat down to watch the entire movie from
Also,
beginning to end.
James Woods is also pretty fucking awesome in it. All around good cast.
Well, yeah, like he's one of the best parts of this game too.
Yeah. I was just surprised James Wood agreed to it. I guess they probably paid him enough. Hey, buddy.
So that's another organization member. I think his name is Demix. Forgive me if I pronounced that wrong.
Okay.
Was he the dude from before who one of the guys was like, oh, so you're gonna be the one to take him down? He's like, no, not me. Like he was sitting real low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whiny dude.
Yeah, you also know him as the guy with the sitar.
Oh, he's the sitar guy. Okay.
Yeah, they're all. That's the same guy.
Okay.
It's just fuck that guy.
Yeah. Might be a trap.
So yeah, this is something that I had to final mix where you can fight the organization members from the first game, from the Chain of Memories as remnants.
Okay.
What are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat
I
out of
love
every
this
fighter
through
you
line
sent
that
him.
Pete is with all the
Pretty
villains in
soon the
all
Underworld's
cases
gonna be standing room only.
because I guess that's
Why
what
don't you
what
just
he
make
do.
Somebody already dead and save him the trouble.
That is good. And I know just the warrior.
I love how he faces the camera and he has no reason to.
I mean, it's fucking James Woods. I can't remember if he did that in the Hercules movie. If it was like a fourth wall thing. I want to say that
like
happened
he
at
has
least once.
Joker fourth wall breaking powers.
I want to say that happened at least once in the film too.
I'm scared.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's really funny.
I mean, it works with James Woods' like cadence.
Yeah.
Like his style
Yeah, it does.
works well with that.
By the
Yeah, I
by,
heard the
I
witches.
love
They have
listening to
one
an
eyeball
interview of
between all of
him
them.
where he's like, I applied for Hades, and people are like, oh yeah, you can't be Hades. Hades is like big and scary, and he's like, no, I'm Hades, or the dead. Nice to see you.
you don't say.
I think it's pretty great Hades.
It's great. I love his interpretation of the character, even if it's wrong with mythology.
Yeah.
Like, mythologically, Hades was never a bad guy. In fact, he's one of the most tame of the gods.
I mean, he's the fucking Lord of the Dead. Like, he has to be chill.
Like, his whole thing is, if you just leave me alone, I'll leave you alone, dude.
Yeah.
Let's just relax,
I mean,
okay?
it's kind of like when people
That's
say
his whole thing.
It's kind of like when people say Nito in Dark Souls was pretty alright. It's like somebody's got to be Lord of the Dead. Like, just let him chill. You just make sure people die eventually.
Like,
No strings.
as long as you don't try to cheat death, he doesn't care what
Yeah.
you do.
And all for one
He's
little
basically
guy.
just he's the manager of the Underworld. He just fills papers, makes sure everybody's cool.
He's the Underworld Supervisor.
Yeah.
This is my story.
He clocks in, does his supervising job, clocks out, and then he's fine.
Did you forget who you're talking to?
I love the idea of an off-duty god of the dead.
No wonder no one wants to die.
You are
Doesn't he wear glasses in Final Fantasy X?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Should I play Final Fantasy X?
you again?
Yes, you should. Or just watch the Two Best Friends Let's Play.
Also good. Is Blitzball a piece of shit? This is my 20 questions of Final Fantasy X.
Well, it's a lot of math.
Why does Tidus have one long pant and one short pant?
Canonically, because it's aerodynamic.
How come you're wrong? Just how could you be so wrong?
Sam, his eyes don't lie.
He's not even wearing a blindfold!
But yeah, canonically, the reason that his one pant leg is longer than the other, aside from it just being a design that Nomura wanted to make, which is the actual reason.
Yeah, I mean, like,
the reason they give in canon is that it's more aqua dynamic.
I mean, like, at that point, you're better off just not explaining it.
Funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing.
Like, if Nomura just flat out said because I wanted to look that way, I'd have no objections. I have nothing
Yeah.
to say to that.
That's the thing, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
And, like, I like this design of what's-his-face.
I love that, like, the whole crux is that Hades is giving Hercules monsters to fight on a daily basis and is wearing him out. So Sora thinks talking to Hades will accomplish anything of any value.
Well, he's supposed to be reasonable. Just not this
Right.
version.
Right, but but Hades was a boss fight in the original game.
Yeah.
Don't count on it.
Beats
An
some-
optional boss fight, admittedly, but definitely a boss fight.
You know, we beat some sense into him.
Yeah. It's like, what did you think was going to happen when you tried to talk to Hades? That was never going to happen. That was never going to go down in a way that was advantageous to you.
I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's just kind of makes me want to play Final Fantasy X just because of that guy.
Auron is the cool. Auron and Lulu are really cool.
Yeah. Cool move. Yeah, I remember like when 10 first came out, it was the first time I looked at the cast and I was like, man, these people look kind of cool.
And Waka is racist.
It's supposed to be like Filipino analog, right? Something like that. Or like some kind of
What's
maybe
the Filipino
Latin.
analog?
Maybe Latin. Like Walker, right? Dude with the spiky up top hair.
I think that's supposed to be Jamaican.
Oh, yeah, that makes more
Like,
sense.
judging by his voice.
Again,
Brother.
never played it.
Yeah, I don't know who he's trying to pretend he is.
That's the problem, maybe.
You're
He's
rude.
just Islander with an accent.
Are you some
In an
kind of
island
hero?
where no one else has that same accent.
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an
Huh?
Auron.
Whoa.
My name.
You could speak
I'm
in
sorry.
more than two sentences or two words at a time. You're allowed to use a whole sentence.
It seems we were
Nah,
fated
man,
to meet.
that's not
Maybe
cool.
You need a guardian.
Guardian?
Now I'm gonna
Get it? The joke is that he's a guardian in Final Fantasy X.
Right over my head,
He
man.
guards the summoner.
Oh, is that his job?
Yeah, that's all the party members' jobs.
Wait, I thought
Except
Tidus.
Tidus. His job is to be Meg Ryan.
I was gonna say I thought Tidus was a blitzball player.
Oh, he's that too, but mostly he's a Meg Ryan impersonator. That's his day job. Blitzball's only his night thing.
Just mood lighting as a blitzball player.
Don't ask me why how Meg Ryan is in Final Fantasy X. It's just she just
Heartless
is.
all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all
I love that
right.
Pete thinks he has any authority whatsoever.
My Underworld, you idiot!
Yeah, James Woods seems to have the same thing. Same thought.
Cerberus, go!
It's just a little funny to me that Pete thinks he's important at all. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's a great recurring joke, actually, because it happens all the time in this game.
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Hurry!
Remember this guy?
You mean the key?
I made an Ayn Rand joke in his presence.
Was that during the Cerberus fight?
Yes, it was.
I can't wait till I get to that part in the editing.
It's talking about how our party members in this game are almost always useless.
Oh, right.
That's no less true in Kingdom Hearts 2, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Donald's got it.
Can't wait till Kingdom Hearts 3 where the party members are useless.
It's gonna be great.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day. For old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down.
He can't let his fans
I'll be
down.
fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh? Yeah.
This, I'm not gonna lie, this plot line to this costume really didn't work for me. I'm not even sure why necessarily, just I didn't really care. Even at the time.
I don't remember, like, any of the world-based plot lines. My only vague memories of the overall story of Kingdom Hearts 2, the 13 stuff.
Let me see if I got this right. That brat's keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Can it open my kitchen
Have I
door?
ever
It's
told
been
you
locked
about the
forever.
Killer Coliseum we have right here in the Underworld? It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Herc the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem. Zeus
Herc
locked
the
it.
Jerks.
Oh,
I love that. I actually do think Pete provides a lot of
All we
needed
gotta do
comic
is
relief
swipe
in
that
this
key, and
otherwise
then
much
reopen the
darker
Underdome.
plot compared to the first game.
hate to tell you, but that key is kind of particular.
Yeah, I think
It
that's
won't
fair.
work for just anybody.
He's
And
good
that
color.
kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
Because if you, like, just talking about Roxas alone, that's a lot of dark shit going on for that one character.
Oh, yeah. And then Riku literally is darkness.
Yeah. And the organization was like the group that just made this whole series just pitch black.
That's right, they made it Vin Diesel's award-winning movie, Pitch Black.